This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know it. The Rebels' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it, and the season will get underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Sam Houston's offense will have the football first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Back to pass, it's Watson. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. So UNLV's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Hauls it in. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Rides the back on the option, the gift. All they needed was a few inches, and the defense was not having it. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And that is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
Well, the upright playing the 12th man on defense, knocking that ball down. It looked like it had a chance to be good.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Watson. Right on target this time. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Snap it to the back. Makes a man miss. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
A strike downfield. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They'll leave it with him. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Let's talk for just a minute here about UNLV. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking for a man. It's Watson. Makes the grab. It's Humphries. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
So now it's 2nd and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Finds a man in the middle. Touchdown, Bearcats! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. They make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UAB just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory, and that's really the standard there in Birmingham. They'll enjoy this one all week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back to throw, it's Calandria. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the 2nd play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Humphries. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Rush is on him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Safe completion on the screen. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking downfield, it's Watson. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
First down for the offense.
The play action fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Wants to go up top. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. To throw, it's Calandria. Fires to the tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field, around midfield, going for it the wise move. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. Power football with the run.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He'll pull it on the read. Slithers into space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
On the ground, it's Porter. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Second down, he'll throw it. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Oh, he makes a catch. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down.
Number 49 on the field goal.
That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They'll try to start the second quarter by putting points on the board with a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And he had plenty of leg and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it through. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rebels offense is back on the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He's past the 30.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Rebels want to move quickly.
Second down coming up.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Almost had the completion, just missed it. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Here's the handoff. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fair catch called for and made. Off play action on first down. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Calandria. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught over the middle, it's Reynolds. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. And the Bearcats are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Stands in and takes the hit. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. He'll take another shot here. He's got it on the outside and works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Bearcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun. Give on the inside. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on first and 10.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. High the chains now on second and long. Off play action. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off the play fake. Got a man. It's Thomas. Still on his feet at the 45. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Pulls it in. It's Reynolds. Smashes ahead. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
That's a first down for the offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Reynolds. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Snagged in the middle, it's Gums. They put the brakes on him at the 21-yard line, short of the line to gain, and now field goal or go for it on 4th. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That gets them back to within 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Baylor found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Bears football today. Those BU fans won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Blatt. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking to pass, it's Watson. With the catch, it's Blatt. Knowing that your man can make the catch against his defender, that wasn't a big play, but it can set you up down the line to be able to take advantage.
Yes, get it to him as fast as I can. When I see him open, he runs the little hitch, get it to him so he can make a little bit of yards after the catch, and eventually that little gain, he's going to bust one of those with his athletic ability.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And these edge rushers, man, they're so athletic nowadays. They can get to the quarterback, bend that corner so quickly, get him on the ground before he knows what hits him. How about that defensive end and that speed off the edge?
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Right on the money. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'll run the screen. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Going to sling it on second down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Gums. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That gets them back to within 10.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Huntsville. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
And the Bearcats will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence. silence as he's up to the 31.
Brings up second down.
Grab behind the line. It's Gums. Turning it on. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Wants to throw again. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
The Rebels back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll ride the hot hand. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. To the air, it's Calandria. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. He'll do it himself. Nice move to keep running. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Quick release on the RPO. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
And this one sails through just inside that left upright. This is now a 7-point game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Can't get him to the ground. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. And the Bearcats in the hurry up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Oh, they're after him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Watson. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires complete on the crosser. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Rebels have their offense in high gear.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. That's caught. It's Reynolds. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
To the air, it's Calandria. Looking left. It's caught. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Looking to fire. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Rebels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll keep it himself. It's a fumble. No, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, running back gets to give. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Dropping back, it's Watson. Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Bearcats line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll pull it on the read. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Quarterback on the keeper. Quick step and go. Gets away from one. Finds some space. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Back to pass on second down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Gets rid of it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UCF found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Knights football today. Those folks in Orlando won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Pulls it and fires to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Looking for space, it's Thomas. Bulldozes his way through. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Working that wide receiver screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Trying to impose their will with the run. He's out past the 35. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Bearcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going for it all. Snags it inside the 20. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wideout. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Got his man quickly. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Sam Houston! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UNLV 9.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to throw. It's Calandria. He's got him. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. The short hands. It's Bradley. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Bringing the heat. And he's got it inside the 35. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with it.
Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a first down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
There he goes. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
Nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man, when you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
Now on second down, they'll go to the air. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. On third and short, the power run here. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. They punted away on fourth down. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Caught in the backfield, it's Bradley. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Finds his big tight end. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Rebels are marching down the field.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
They'll run play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bradley. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Rutgers took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week. And the end result was a focused group of Scarlet Knights that fired on all cylinders. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
And the Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You could see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He should...
Makes the grab inside the 30. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They believe they can run right here. Hard running there. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. From the shotgun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be a draw. Makes one man miss. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. To the air. It's Watson. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold. Offense.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They go to the ground. Turning it on. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Might as well stick with him. Oh, what a move. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield. It's Calandria. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Leaves it with the running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Rebels want to move quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
At the 35, he's loose. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. He'll do it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to run, it's Thomas. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After run, now throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. This is now a 7-point game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
It definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Dropping back, it's Watson. Here's the pressure. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He'll keep it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The defense calls a timeout, trying to get itself organized.
UNLV.
Wants to fire on second down. Gets it out quickly. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Now facing a 3rd and long.
UNLV.
From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. To the air on second down. Snagged out of the air. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And that is incomplete. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.